Morning everybody, hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe. It's Tuesday, June the 9th and a much nicer morning here in Orlando this morning. A few things to get through today, not as much as yesterday, but still a few things. Usual US cases still trending down, but up slightly yesterday, trending down overall. US deaths still trending now, which is really good news. Florida cases down yesterday, lowest for 6 days. Deaths up slightly, trending, but yeah, I don't know where that's going actually. I'm still keeping the stats in. I know some people's eyes will probably glaze over at the stats, too much math, but I think it's important to understand how many positive results we've got out from the number of tests that are being carried out, and that'll give some more perspective rather than just saying, oh, we're spiking when we may not be spiking. Protests are continuing in Orlando, albeit with lower numbers. No arrests made yesterday is what I heard. As a result, the curfew has been lifted in Orange County and also in the city of Orlando. Citywalk is still going to close at 7 p.m. I don't know if they're going to change that. I don't know whether that's a glitch and they're going to change it. Just haven't changed it yet on the website. But Disney Springs is now going to close at 10 p.m. We've got the executive order that was signed on Friday. I missed this. There's been an extension to the self-quarantine period for people coming from New York, New Jersey and Connecticut, so please be aware if you are coming from any of those three states. SeaWorld's reservation system opened up yesterday. I was lucky enough to get reservations for the 11th of June. I'm taking you through the process as I did it yesterday, and then there's a picture of my reservation so you can see what it looks like when it comes through on the email. Cityworks in Citywalk opens tomorrow. That's good. That's a big place. That brings more capacity to the eating and drinking establishments in Citywalk. But unfortunately, the Swan Dolphin in Disney World will not now be opening through July 29th. So please contact Disney if you are staying there from now up until that point. That's the headlines for today. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, press all, and you'll get this every day. You won't have to look for it. I'm currently going Monday through Saturday with news, and then Sunday is something else that I do through the week. So here's the news now in detail. New cases yesterday in the US was 19,044. That's slightly more than Sunday, but still the second lowest number of daily cases since May the 11th. The number of deaths recorded in the US yesterday was 841 and continues the downward trend. In Florida yesterday we had 966 cases, which is the lowest number recorded in 6 days. 12 deaths were also recorded yesterday. I'm going to continue to look at the stats behind the bare numbers, just to give some sense of perspective on positive cases over number of tests carried out. The 966 positive cases yesterday came out of 18,408 tests, which is a 5.25 positive rate. This week's average positive rate then is 4.16%, while last week's was 3.55%, a rise of 17%. Protests in Orlando yesterday continued for a 10th day, but with a lot less people than were present over the weekend. There were no reports of any arrests made. Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings yesterday lifted the 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew that was in place, saying it was no longer needed. This was followed by Mayor Buddy Dyer lifting the curfew for the city of Orlando. Citywalk's opening hours have not been extended and remain at 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. But Disney Springs has returned to normal operating hours and will now be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Something I missed late last week when Governor Ron DeSantis signed Executive Order 139, which was entering Florida into Phase 2, was the extension of the self-quarantine requirement for people coming from New York, New Jersey and Connecticut. This executive order superseded previous EOs 2080 and 2082. The reservation system for SeaWorld parks opened yesterday at 10 o'clock Eastern. This is what you should see when you click the Reserve Your Day button. After you've selected the required number of tickets for pass members, fun card holders and ticket holders, then click into the date box and a calendar will come up. All dates for any particular month will be shown where a reservation is still available. You can currently make reservations up to the end of December 2020. Once you've chosen your date and required number of tickets, you've got to put details for each guest number in, including barcode number for their ticket, first name, last name and an email where you want the reservation to be sent. Some people did find this glitchy, so instead of hitting the complete reservation button, hit the checkout button, which is ringed in red. As an example of what you should get in an email, this is my reservation ticket for June the 11th. Cityworks at Universal Citywalk reopens tomorrow, Wednesday, June the 10th. But at Disney World, the Swan Dolphin resort will remain closed until July the 29th. Guests with reservations up to that date should contact Disney World. They are allowing full changes or cancellations without a charge up to 24 hours prior to arrival, as long as the change or cancellation is made by July 29th. So not much to say really, apart from what we've just been through in the detail. Good news that the curfew's been lifted, everybody can get back to normal there now. The reservation system with SeaWorld, I guess, had a few bits of teething problems. I hope everybody that wanted a reservation got one yesterday. If you don't have tickets, you can't get a reservation. That's the problem right now. So if you don't have a number to put into that system, you can't get one. So I don't know what you can do. I think you've just got to wait for your tickets, but hopefully you're not coming for a while yet anyway, so it's not like you need to go this week or next week. So hopefully you'll get your tickets when you need them. The executive order that was signed on Friday, that was for phase 2, but did include this extension to the period that people now still need to quarantine when they come down from New York, New Jersey and Connecticut. Quite why we're still doing this, I don't know, and maybe it will be rescinded at some point in the near future. I think those 3 states have now got things fairly well under control. Yeah, there's only Universal open at the moment, but with SeaWorld opening on Thursday, and then Disney World's going to open on the 11th, plus they've got reservations now, and the hotels are going to be open from, some of the deluxe hotels are going to be open from the 22nd of June. Yeah, that's going to prove problematic, because Disney World is saying they won't allow people who are in quarantine to stay at the resorts. So yeah, that is a bit of an issue. Okay, so that's it for today. Pretty short and sweet, I hope, and I'll probably see you back here tomorrow. Until then, take care. See you then. Cheers for now.